Hello everyone, it's me again. I hope you all are doing well. Keep your spirit up, inshallah good days are yet to come. So I'm introducing this video again from home because of coronavirus. Hopefully it will end soon. This lesson is about the past simple, regular and irregular verbs. First, I'm going to show you the past simple in use. So, we use the past simple for things that happened at a specific time in the past. And we need to know when it happened, for example, yesterday, last week, last day, last weekend, last month, last year, or in 2016, in 2010, etc. So before to start, it's good to know that in English language, we have regular verbs and irregular verbs. For regular verbs, we have these examples like to watch, to walk, to call, and of course there are a lot of other verbs. And for irregular verbs, we have these examples like to eat, to go, to do, etc. So let's start. Take a look at these sentences. I walked to school yesterday. He did his homework yesterday. Both these sentences are in the past simple. So the next is how to form a past simple. We are going to start with regular verbs. So with the regular verbs, we simply use the infinitive of the verb and we add ed. So here is an example. We have the verb to kick. Okay, I kick, and if we want to put it in the past, we simply add ed as we said. I kicked the ball yesterday. The second example, as you see in the picture, we have the verb open. So you open, and if we want to put it in the past, we add ed. You opened the window. But we need to pay extra attention to verbs ending with e and also the verbs ending with y. So for the verbs ending with e, like live, close, wipe, so in this case we use the infinitive of the verb and only we add a d. Okay, so the infinitive of the verb and only we add d instead of ed. Here is an example. They lived here in 2016. As you see, we have the verb live and which is ending with e. We added just d. They lived here in 2016. Here is another example. She closed. So if we want to put it in the past, we add only d. She closed the door yesterday. For verbs ending with y, let's take some examples like cry, study, spy, etc. So in this case, the y becomes I. Here is examples. The baby cried yesterday. So the infinitive of the verb cried is cry, which is ending with y. And we changed y with I. The baby cried yesterday. The next example is she spied on his neighbors. Okay, she spied on his neighbors. So now let's have a look at the irregular verbs. So all the irregular verbs don't have a specific rule. That means we should learn them by heart. Here is some examples. The verb to drive. So in the past becomes drove. So to drive becomes drove. He drove new car yesterday. The next example is the verb to cut. which is irregular verb. So for this verb, normally it doesn't change. So to cat in the past is cat. Last example is to sleep in the past becomes slept. I slept early yesterday. So let's move now to the past simple in questions or the interrogative form. So for all verbs regular and irregular, we always start with did plus subject plus the verb infinitive. Here is an example. Did they talk to each other yesterday? So as you see, we started with did plus the subject, which is they, and the verb talk in the infinitive. Here is another example. Did you ride your bike last week? Did you ride your bike last week? As you see, the first example is with regular verb and the second example is with irregular verb. Now let's have a look at the past simple negation or negative form. So for all verbs again, for regular and irregular, always we have only one rule, which is subject plus did not or didn't plus the verb in infinitive. The first example is he didn't watch TV last night. He didn't watch TV last night. And the second example, I didn't sleep well yesterday. I didn't sleep well yesterday. So thank you for watching this video and I hope to see you soon, inshallah.